Noon for this program. See the Street 919 FM live in studio from your mobile devices or online. On your mobile device app store, download the Periscope app and search for Street 919 FM live. And online in your browser, search www.pscp.tv/the Street 919 FM live. See us live in studio on the Street 919 FM. Come talk with us.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Come talk with us. Realest news, hard talk, real talk on the Street 919 FM.
Like to hide in the dark to let the lips speak. Liquid supplement for them bird with a twisted of the chip beak. Hey, hey, why the water's high? Hey, hey, yo, well, every time I show up, everything blow up, everything blow up. All of the rag and the flag, them go up. Everything blow up, everything blow up. When we arrive, bad minds start show up. Everything blow up, everything blow up. All of the rags and the flag, them go up. Everything blow up, everything blow up. All of the rag and the flag, them boom. I defy the odds, just like the Crips just defy the blood. Like how the wind scream defy the bugs. Like how the tall boats defy the mud, yeah. Them try stop me flow, so me do like Trino. And I rectify the clock. Wet me and put me in electric chair, but all they did was electrify the plugs. Watch me, them go hard, we go harder. I born for this, I'm the Luke Skywalker. There's no one in this business can go on like them are my father. Hey, why move with the red eye? Lightsaber is the Viking Jedi. Drive over them like a semi. Hey, 20,000 can rise against me like zombies on Juve morning.
They can't stop the darling. They can't stop the darling.
My name is persistent and you can't stop hurricane from forming.
They can't stop the darling.
I want in time.
A pleasant good morning. Bruce, a good morning to you. How was your holiday, Bruce?
It was restful.
Restful?
Yes.
You didn't get out?
Yes, I did some out.
You went to the show?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I went to the show. My girlfriends took me out. Let me say thank you to my girlfriends. We had a good time, so to speak. Let me say a pleasant good morning to those of you on the outside. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Sharon Felix, who was not here this morning. Hope that everything is fine. A blessed Friday morning to you. Folks, the time is 8:11 a.m. Today is Fire Friday, and believe me, the place is going to be hot.
10 boy, enemies could have never jump, and boy, climb the chart, to another top 10 boy. And I live on my business, I don't really care no business.
It's been a long week, so to speak, because we have had 2 days of rain and straight into the 2 days holiday. So it was a beautiful week. Well, at least for me, it was a beautiful week, and I hope it was a beautiful week for you folks as well. But I had time to clean up on my editorial and to add in a little few sentences, so to speak, based on what would have transpired during the week. So I have my editorial this morning, and it's going to be hot. Let me tell you as well, you are inside the hour of one shot, one kill, where talk has never been more deadly. And folks, I want to put you on guard that I have changed the format of my program. I'm going to up the ante on the discussion in this program. And so this program is not for the faint-hearted, it's for the bold and for the fearless. And so if you are tuned in to this program, One Shot, One Kill, prepare yourselves for the worst. Oh yes, I've changed the format. I'm going to tighten up on the calls. I'm going to tighten up on my discourse and what have you. So, if you are listening and you're a caller, I expect you to go along with the new formatting. Folks, it's 8:14 a.m. Let me say thank you, Father, for bringing me here safely this morning. It is indeed a beautiful day. It always is a beautiful day in my book. Once you are in the land of the living, you have life, so I lift your name on high, Father, as I always do every morning. Your name is worthy to be praised. I know you always have my back. Not that I'm going to do anything because I take that for granted. No, that's not how I operate. I'm just saying that I know you have my back, Father. But at the same time, I try to see if I can do the right thing. With that being said, folks, I would go straight into my editorial.
No boy can go round with. I know some the things hit me G. One phone call it take for me. Yeah. That. From you not stop my food, dog. Me no matter about you and me no care about that.
Car talking on my face.
Say them run place, I run them run round that. Man a action back, some boy only full of tough chatter.
Enough of them stairs, so.
Enough of them stairs, so. Enough of them stairs, so. Talk them a talk, no action fi back. Enough of them stairs.
No confidence in Kamla. Folks, in the aftermath of UNC opposition MP Ganga Singh voting with the government on the Freedom of Information Act, which under the Westminster system, Parliament is considered crossing the floor, comes word from UNC insiders that a takeover is in the making. What is crossing the floor? According to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, in politics, crossing the floor is when a politician changes their allegiance or votes against their party in a Westminster system parliament. Crossing the floor may mean voting against the approved party lines or changing to another party after being elected whilst a member of a first party. Voting against party lines may lead to consequences such as losing a position, example, as minister or a portfolio critic, or being ejected from the party caucus. While these practices are legally permissible, crossing the floor can lead to controversy and media attention. For some history, folks, some time back in 2017, the member for Shogunas West, Ganga Singh, had written to the General Secretary of the UNC, Dave Tanku, challenging the decision by the executive of the United National Congress to fix November 26, 2017 as the date for the election for the party's political leader, saying it is ultra vires and or in breach of the UNC Constitution. He says it is therefore null and void. According to the party's constitution, elections are to be held every 2 years for members of the executive, whilst the leadership election is constitutionally due every 3 years. However, Kamla called a snap election, and without even making the position vacant, she reinstalled herself as the political leader, along with Jerlene John as her deputy. At the time, Singh had threatened to take legal action, but never did. Perhaps because the UNC had retained Anand Logan from the Freedom House Law Chambers, who in response described Singh's initial letter as baseless, frivolous, vexatious, and without legal merit. The legal letter, which was signed by Attorney Douglas Bailey of Freedom House, stated that Singh's interpretation of Article 18 of the UNC's Constitution was a misconception, as the framers of the Constitution made provision in unambiguous language for the holding of elections before the expiration of the specific term of office. Article 18 states, the political leader shall hold office for 3 years. All other elected national executive officers shall hold office for 2 years. They shall hold office until successors to their offices have been elected, unless they resign or are removed from the office prior to the expiry of their tenure, or their offices otherwise become vacant for any cause. Jumping the gun. The point is that Kamla Prasad Bissasa's leadership has been under question amongst the rank and file of the party for a long while. Obviously, she got wind of moves to oust her at the next leadership election, which would have coincided with the local government elections due in 2018, and thus staged her own palace coup. One of her main opponents, Vasant Bharat, withdrew from contesting, saying that he would not challenge in a poll where there is no vacancy for a political leader, and would not participate in a poll in which the offered slate of candidates of the incumbent political leader starts at an unfair and significant advantage. We shall not participate in any election run by biased and corrupted persons who seek their own political gain. It is important to note that former Housing Minister, the Member of Parliament for Oropuch East, Rudal Munilal, had unsuccessfully challenged Kamla for this position back in 2015. No longer commands the support. However, on the heel of Singh's dissident approach comes word from the UNC's most trusted social media blogger, Brave Gill report, that 9 UNC MPs have signed a letter to President Paula May Weeks and is awaiting a 10th signature informing her that opposition leader Kamla Prasad Bisasa no longer commands the support of the opposition bench. Usually, anything coming from Brave Girl has to be taken with a pinch of salt, since she is the author of fake news and propaganda. But UNC chairman and opposition chief whip David Lee seem to have confirmed her position when he said, quote, "People feel there are many others among us, but the only one who showed his hand on Friday in the wee hours of the night was Mr. Singh," unquote. Guardian newspaper, June 19, 2019. Interestingly, Lee also had this to say, quote, "The party took a decision in caucus that it would not support the bill. If Mr. Singh was passionate about the stand that he talked about, to avoid confusion, he could have left the parliament because it was a simple majority," unquote. It was reported in the media that the opposition leader, Kamla, said, quote, "I am really angry, especially when I hear Hines saying Singh voted against an unprincipled UNC. Nonetheless, Brave girl has been adamant that her information is accurate and has fingered the UNC's Parliament clung to be behind the move, warning that there are traitors on board to examine the horns. Strange enough, and almost as though he had a guilty conscience, Rudal Munilal took to the pavement to discuss the talk, saying, quote, I saw something on social media, somebody reporting about some motion by some group, somebody's contemplating some motion of no confidence of the political leader and opposition leader. I want to tell you something. There will be no motion of no confidence in Kamla Persad-Bissessar, either as opposition leader or political leader or any leader, unquote. You hear lie? That is lie. Strange enough, Munilal, who is known for his bravado posture against PM Rowley and the PNM, seemed to be afraid of the brave girl, as he made sure not to mention her name on the pavement as being associated with the talk. This would not be the first time that the brave girl accused Munilal of undermining the opposition leader on her social media page.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world, the Street 91.9 FM.
Who are the nine? Folks, I have a suspicion who the 9 members of parliament are that already signed the letter. They are as follows. 1. Ganga Singh. 2. Rudal Munilal. 3. Christine Nawalo Hossain. 4. Tim Gopi Singh. 5. Botiwari. 6. Prakash Ramadar. 7. Fuad Khan. 8. Rustan Pare. And 9. Rudy Indar Singh. The 10th person I was reliably informed is Rodney Charles. My informant told me, never mind his grand display as head Negro in charge and puppet, but he is part of the clique that does not believe the party stand a chance against PM Dr. Rowley in 2020, who in fact annihilated her 7 times at the polls, and despite all her malicious attacks against him, he remains strong. The UNC has no confidence in Kamla. Folks, there you have it. My editorial dealing with the issue of Ganga Singh, which in my view is a very big issue on the political landscape at this time, issue which the media seems to be playing down. Ganga Singh technically crossed the floor, as his chairman would have said, David Lee, that Mr. Singh could have disappeared. But instead, he chose to stay and vote along with the government. That, to my mind, sends a very clear message as to the state of Kamla Persad-Bissessar and the UNC at this time. Folks, as I tell you, we are going to up the ante and talk. And just before I open up the lines, let me drop this track so you will understand that I mean business.
Anything now shock out, get washed out. Watch the king, the boat, and the queen come out, patch on the spreaded carpet. One thing we have to tell on and say, watch ya. Have mercy. Have mercy. Watch me now. It name murder me wrote and me no take back me chat. Shuffle the date me a the queen in a the park. Look how me cute and sexy like that. And me plant the can, so no better watch that. Show me step up in a life, them want to give me a fight. Show me look cute and them no look too right. They color need to over me, man a fight. And that now go on, no time in a them life. Me no cut up again model every time. Absolute niceness, come with peer rhyme. dress class, dress code, and hairstyle a lick. The quality, I fi come back quick, cause Madam me wrote, I me no take back me chat. Truffle did it me.
Queen of the pack. Let me put you all on guard to get into Parliament 2020. And I'm speaking to the opposition here. They first have to deal with one shot, one kill, where talk has never been more deadly. Folks, the lines are open. The numbers to call 718-874-3860. Other numbers 342-0081, 771-1791, 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Miss Daisy.
Morning.
No apology for talking.
No apologies whatsoever.
And what you would have said is so true. They would have downplayed what Ganga Singh would have done. Because in the Westminster system of Parliament, once you vote against your party,
lines,
that's your party line, you're basically crossing the floor because it shows that you don't agree with whatever decision that they are making, and you're more in line with what the other party is involved in, because it wasn't as if it was a conscience vote where, you know, like a life and death matter was something that he had to vote, and not only that, it was simple
majority. That's the point.
His vote would not have really made a
difference.
However, he would have signaled to his political leader by that show of disloyalty and the public watching that something is wrong within the UNC party.
Correct.
That is his way of showing that. So it sent a signal to her. That is why she went in a seat, because he would have gone against what he probably would have decided. And as the other politician would have said, he could have simply just walk out.
But not only that, there is news that while Fuad Khan himself didn't vote because I think he was not there, he stepped away as well. I understand at the caucus meeting, a number of them were not in agreement with going to the parliament and not support the bill.
And but what happened, they let Ganga Singh stand up and do what all of them wanted to do. Because if all of them had voted against the bill, the signal would have been even more clear to everybody. But only those who have discerning eyes and understand politics really understand the ramification of what Ganga Singh would have done. But with your explanation, and I'm sure Ms. Felix and others would too, we out here, the layman, will really understand the implication of what has happened.
Yes.
And I'm seeing a coup d'etat happening within the UNC, and she's going to be removed because she's not politically attractive no more.
Yes.
And you need somebody who could hold the imagination and hold the interest of the public if they so want to go doctorally. Right now, they are not able to. Thank God. Have a blessing.
Same to you.
And the queen come out patch on their spreaded carpet. One thing we have to tell her and say, watch ya. Adam Mercy. Adam Mercy. Watch me now. It name murder me wrote and me no take back me chat. Shuffle the deck me a the queen in a the.
In the Express this morning, union head urges labor movement to unite against politicians. Opposition too weak to challenge PNM. And it's a story by Carolina Kisoon. The opposition, led by United National Congress political leader Kamla Prasad Bisesa, is weak and lacks the capability in mobilizing the people to challenge the government, says All General Workers Trade Union President General Nivan Miraj. The trade union participated in the Labor Day rally in Faizabad on Wednesday. In a statement, Miraj said, whilst the People's National Movement failed to find solutions to the problems faced by citizens, the members of the opposition displayed weakness. UNC members of parliament sit in their offices and issue press releases and think that that is enough. They make general statements without any solutions or vision for the country and believe that they are doing enough to deal with the PNM. And we must never forget that while both the PNM and the UNC claim to be the best government to pass through this country and everyone benefited from them, They left 5,000 ex-colony workers still waiting to get the lands and leases owed to them as a legal judgment, he said. Marat said it was time the labor movement unites against politicians.
Look how me cute and sexy like that. And me plan the dance.
Folks, it is not just Kamala's members of parliament, but a wider circle of individuals who seem to believe or have no confidence in Kamala Prasad Bisesa. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Juliet.
Yes, good morning.
One kill.
One shot, one kill.
Truth.
No apologies.
Juliet, I want to add to what you're saying. In addition to that, I wanted to correct you as well. David Lee is no longer the chairman of the party. Peter Kanhai is chairman of the UNC.
Lisa right? Who?
Peter Kanhai.
Peter Kanhai, okay.
Peter Kanhai. He was elected at the last NATEX. Yeah?
Okay. Thank you.
I have no, it's not an issue. You know, the issue that I have with the UNC is the opposition leader continuously mounts political platforms and comes to try to fool African people again the same way they did in 2010. And
correct.
It's 10 years later, 9 to 10 years later, she has learned absolutely
nothing. And she has gotten worse with that racial behavior.
Well, now you're saying to me, you're calling for unity with Afro-Trinis. She didn't call for unity with Trinidad and she didn't call for the East-West Corridor to unite. You specifically call out the African community, right? You want us to unite. You're promising African people to come in your party, work hard, and you will be rewarded. I am yet to see one African person who has worked hard. I am yet to see any of them rewarded, right? It appears to me that there is absolutely no room for African people in leadership positions in the UNC. Further to that, I have an issue with the position that she continuously adopts as it relates to, the ground and the East-West corridor. It is fool the people again. Before it was serve the people, serve the people, serve the people. Now it is as clear as they fool the people. I don't want to see window dressing. And I'm speaking about the UNC because I'm a member of the UNC. Whatever PNM does is none of my business. I am concerned what is taking place in my party. All right? The people that are put in position, the people that is put in positions to represent us, they have done absolutely nothing to represent the interests of the African community. You understand? Mm-hmm. And I am saying if she or the UNC is to even think about replacing the PNM, she must put African people in UNC safe seat. What is the criteria for African people, getting a safe seat in the UNC? And further to that, why is it they continuously go on TV and lie? I looked at the a TV program on Monday. The PRO of the party is talking about the UNC being diverse. The UNC may be diverse indeed, but not when it comes to race. Because when I look at the opposition bench in the parliament, I only see, you have 18 seats, 15 are East Indians, 1 Chinese, which is David Lee, Christine Nwalo, and Rodney Charles. I have a grave issue with that. Don't come and, you try to urinate on my back and convince me that rain is falling. The party is not as diverse as you would like to make it out to be. And I am of the view, and it is my steadfast belief, that I will be no part of Fling a Plate and Toad the Pot Part 2. If, God forbid, the UNC comes back into government, at least, in 2010 we had the People's Partnership, where you had the CUP and all of that. But when she's saying we're going alone, we're not joining in any coalition, I have to dress back and put a big question mark when it comes to who I am going to support. Whether I am a member of the UNC, it doesn't change the fact that when it comes to, the politics, my country comes first.
Thank you. Thank you.
And my people first.
Thank you, Kim. Folks, that was the formidable Kim Cole. Good morning.
Good morning, Juliet. One shot, one kill.
One shot, one kill.
Yes. Now, the lady speak a nice little statement about the UNC, but I remember our former Prime Minister A.N.R. Robinson saying that street, right? streams run to rivers and rivers to
into
seas.
seas, yeah.
So the characteristics in criminal activity and unscrupulous behavior, they've been making mischief long time. And they're trying now to come and twist our minds with that same mischief. If you look at the manner in which they operate, it resembles the same Trump administration tactics. Lies, character assassination.
Demonization, demonizing.
Yes, they're very, very good at that. They're not good at building nation. They're good at destroying nation. That is a capital doggone high point of this UNC that we face. And it's been so long time. Earlier I heard them talking about the situation with police criminality and the Venezuelans. You know, they have a knack for that. Well, you know, we macho men in Trinidad have a bad behavior. But this thing started long ago, right? And it wasn't so hidden that we couldn't see it. We always hearing about who were committing crimes. You remember people like Pulu Brothers, Manu Benjamin, all these characters. They were just the beginning of that spark. That spark has now turned into a smoldering flame. And if we're not careful and allow these people back inside, it's going to be a raging fire. Trinidadians better take stock and stop playing complacent and naive. The drug trade is real. The amount of influence that they have on public officials is real.
It is real.
The amount of undercover operation that they have in this tiny little island is very, very, very real. And we keep losing our innocent citizens because those who are in high places keep pushing that head. We need to doggone expose them and eradicate them. One shot, one kill.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. One shot, one kill.
Good morning.
You're killing more than one, you know. Oh, God. One shot killing plenty of them.
Hey.
Oh, Lord. Juliet, good morning, honey.
Same to you.
Blessings to you and your family.
Thank you.
Juliet, I hear you call out a list. Is that a fake news list?
No, it's not a fake news list. I wouldn't say it's a fake news list, given the sequence of events that is developing in the UNC.
Well, she stands alone. She's at the keys. So you will have my poor friend, the deputy, standing up next to her, and the two deputies. The big head one, you know what I'm talking about? The one you want to call Dr. Rowley, all kind of... And what does that man ever watch himself in a mirror? And compare his face to Dr. Rowley's face. Oh, God, boy. I don't think he have a mirror anyway. I don't think so. But Julia, I'm going to tell you something. They have to self-destruct.
They are.
You know what I'm telling you? What they have now, a man, oh, God. Yesterday, 2 days ago, was a woman, and this morning is a man on television. And Juliet, what kind of, that, they try to put that in Parliament? Juliet Davy, our Parliament going to the cleaners. They going to the dogs. This woman bringing all kind of things into the Parliament. And then they say in the August office, so the honorable this inside of the honorable that. So I have to watch these honorables. They look sick. You understand? But it have more fish to fry. I'm telling them again, Judah, I know you will be tired of me saying this to you. All you leave Dr. Rowley alone. Let the man run the country. The man have his attempt to run the country that we all voted for. And when that time reach, if you want to vote him out, vote him out. But if the Lord says stay there, all you can do all you want, they're going to Tobago. Tobago people, all you wake up, you know. Because I know Tobago ain't going to accept a man 2 days ago, woman 2 days ago, and a woman and a man this morning. These people are doing shame, boy.
Thank you.
Good. Have a good day, Juliet.
Same to you. Good morning.
Juliet, morning, yes.
Yes, good morning.
Well, one shot, one kill.
One kill.
I am supporting that the antis, that we up the ante, and Kamala have to understand one thing. one thing she have to understand, she's not going to get into office unless she pass right through this program.
This program.
Yes, this program.
And the others.
And the supporters. If she feels like a joke, just go ahead and try. We are not going to tolerate that. But to let you know what is instructive about this whole thing, that vote, while only needing a simple majority, Kamala should have known better. She would not have been in this position if she did not demand that her members, her cabinet, not cabinet, but her opposition members support her. If she did not demand, because she did not need it. The vote was called, the speaker had ruled, and Kamala challenged the speaker. She said, Madam President, I am calling for division. The finance minister said, but the speaker have already ruled. Who is this uncircumcised Philistine? The challenge. And she's so foolish. She went ahead and called for division without even looking across at Ganga's face, because she doesn't know that this man is challenging her for the leadership of the party. And Ganga made it known that he's not tolerating this. He's the only man in the UNC that shows that he has some kind of balls. All the rest are showing something else. Ganga Singh is the only, and I am not a supporter of the party, but I am supporting Ganga in his quest to take over leadership of the party. Because
but I don't believe Ganga wants to be leader. But he's part of a clique.
Of a clique?
Yes.
Well, anything would be better than Kamala. You see, Kamala is best for us as a PNM, because Kamala, being leader of the party, will ensure that Dr. Rowley remains Prime Minister of the country. But we cannot accept that kind of leadership, even in the opposition. That's the kind of integrity the PNM have. We can't tolerate that as in the opposition. Kamala is disturbing as a leader, even in opposition. And just for that, I support Mr. Ganga in his whoever he's part of, because I'm hearing all kinds of things and noticing all kinds of scenarios. Whoever they are, Kamala should be removed as leader of the party. And this is nothing new. If we remember, Basdev Pandey was in government while Ram Maharaj, Trevor Sudama and Ramesh Maharaj removed him from office. And Kamala sat right there, only smiling and snickering while Mr. Pandey was removed as the Prime Minister of the country. So this is nothing new. They are dangerous. They are the most dangerous bunch of human beings that if we feel that this is a joke, prior to the fact that the drug trade is real and guns are real, you know what is the most deadly influence that they have in this government, in this country, is that they also influence, it appears, the judiciary. And it's not by appearance, because Robert Volney came from the judiciary, and the only time we knew that he was an ardent supporter and even a member was when he came out with a rattlesnake. A rubber rattlesnake taken. I mean, what kind of people are we? Are we crazy? They have influence in the judiciary. Justice C. Prasad is presiding over two very important, and I could call him name because you're all over TV making political statements as a judge. Never in the history of this country we have seen a judge low fence the judiciary as much as Justice C. Prasad. He's all over with a camera in his face, making political statements. Justice C. Prasad is presiding over two. He alone. I want to know how UNC matters end up before this judge. Two matters. They file it before C. Prasad. They file the next one I'm reading this morning. He's presiding over the matter.
I think he's presiding over the matter in which head of the Mahasabha.
Yes, and they file again.
Yeah.
And he's also
just imagine the head of the Mahasabha has filed a motion to stop the police from arresting him for sedition.
And it also went before C. Prasad, and C. Prasad is also presiding over one. How can we as a country accept this? We should be saying this morning, hold on. This ain't looking good, it is smelling good, and as a matter of fact, we don't care.
And it ain't good.
We don't, yes. We don't want this man presiding over two matters. Both of them is over the same man in a matter of a month or 2 months.
Okay.
What it is really going on?
Okay, caller.
Yes, okay.
Leave it there, and I invite you to call back in the next hour.
Yes, yes.
Good morning.
Miss Baby?
Yes.
Is it no wonder why probably Miss Basabi Sessa finds herself in the situation she's in? Because of the monkey, if they say on her back, right? You suffer things like lowered inhibition, leading to poor judgment.
Correct.
Right? Trouble concentrating.
Hmm.
Is something familiar?
Yes.
Loss of coordination. So the loss of critical judgment, not understanding the pulse and what people really feeling out there, dull perception, especially vision, mood swing, and I could go on and on. Passing out, vomiting. Isn't these things that we heard?
Yes.
So probably the monkey, aka alcohol, probably that is what would have led her to where she is right now.
Well, to be honest with you, if you Google that monkey comment, that statement, you would see that the word alcoholism features as part of the explanation.
Exactly, so that's what I'm saying. Probably that is why the lady is in the position that she's in, because she has to deal with this monk and it's taking a toll on her. However, people are getting tired within her party of what's happening.
Exactly.
They don't stand a chance being involved in politics because she'll drag all of them down with her.
Yes.
So that's where we are.
Thank you. Good morning.
Hey, Julia, morning.
Morning.
Yes, I was in and out with the editorial, but beautiful editorial because, Julia, there's problem within the UNC. As the minister before said, there was a division, and she called for the count, you know.
Yeah,
when
she called for the division.
Yes, when she heard yes, she tried to figure out who the person say yes. So she called for that division, and when she get the count, you understand, she realized who it is. But, Julia, as Dr. Rowley say, once you remain there, right, they can't beat him. Because a lot of these fellas of them is corrupted and have charges in front of him, in front of them. So he is hoping for them to stay right there, and the people will understand how corrupt they are, right, Julia? And also, we have to watch. You see them union leaders of them? Don't mind, it's not a coalition, Julia, but it's extended arm of the UNC here. Because what they could do under Kamala, they cannot do under Dr. Rowley. So what they're pushing all kind of fake news about the government, corrupt and all kind of thing, right? So slip through the back door so they can get a hand on that treasury again. So to move from Trinidad and they went to Tobago. What are the headlines in Tobago, Julia? Right? So we got to watch them very carefully, them union leaders. Right? But we know who has better policy and better governance of Trinidad and Tobago. We know is the PNM government under Dr. Rowley, because under the UNC, Julia, they had no policy. The UNC had no policy. It's everybody every morning do whatever they had. Give anybody a contract, give anybody a job, give anybody a check. That was how them was operating. Because if you check the Auditor General, right?
Yeah.
Say that all the ministries was corrupted. All, and then I'm saying up to now.
Yeah.
Okay, Julia?
Yes.
You have a blessed day.
Same to you.
Foodie that me are the queen in the park. Look how me cute and sexy like that. And me plan the can so no better watch that. Everything copacetic and the vibes just a flow. The race is for the safe for no one move too slow. Can't beg no friend, me just a met my way. A serious time, me no come here to play.
Well, caller, let me tell you. I hear you with the leaders of the union, but as recent as a couple days ago, Labor Day,
look how me cute and sexy.
The MSJ leader told the workers to beware of Kamala Persad-Bissessar because she's a wolf.
First time me no come here to play. Man I rush my body just like a hot bread. I never own nobody, no man and dead.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Ganga saying, one conk, one kill.
Yes, Melba.
So Ganga, and that conk speak loud. It's say more in the reading.
Yes.
It's say more in the reading. And she asked for that division because she had an idea. She had an idea what was going on. That's why she called for that division. So when the conk starts, she knows. She understands. She already had an idea what's going on because of who want to overthrow her.
Right.
You see, they want to overthrow her and bring back that Pandey daughter. The way of the church, Pandey, they bring back the daughter in the same method. It's a matter of time for everything will come along. And they don't like in the UNC what she's doing. But just you see that protest that gone there?
Yes.
That show don't Camilla.
Bad.
That protest and have people fighting who get 50,000, all over the road. Camilla is due. Camilla not in Dr. Rowley class at no point in time. Camilla not even in my class at no point in time. She's not even in your class at no point in time. So Camilla, and by she drinking by herself, she own bar by herself. I've gone with that one.
Thank you. Well, I'm not certain if she's drinking, so I'm making a disclaimer there. Good morning.
Good morning, Juliet. I'm back in again. One shot, one kill. That last caller who defined the unions is quite correct. I think he should get the Silver Bullet Award. These people ain't easy, you know.
Yes.
People not easy. They sit down, they presided over the raping of the country. You sit down in a parliament with people, and that's the only how they really get into office. Because they fooled Mr. Robinson to get in there. And then they gone and stab him in the back. The kind of traitors we had dealing with these people are nothing more than treasonous. They're subversionists and they're very, very subterfuge-minded.
Well, as a matter of fact, I think they are questioning or querying Dr. Rowley's use of the word treason. And I think they are concerned to take some kind of legal action against him.
For that?
Yeah, for the word treason. I can't recall now why, but they said it borders on some issue. But anyway, caller, we I'm seeing the signal for the top of the hour.
It's coming up.
Yes.
Right. They can run, but they can't hide.
They can't. Thank you.
Look how me cute and sexy like.
Folks, the time is 8:56 a.m. Today is Fire Friday, and you are inside the program One Shot, One Kill, where talk has never been more deadly. Keep it locked to the Street 919. Up next, we have the news, and then we come straight back into the conversation.
Carpet. A long time we not try a time no for no quit cast. Madam me wrote a me no take back me chat. Show food it me a the queen in a the park. Look how me cute and sexy like that. And me plan the dance so no better watch that. Everything copacetic and the vibes just a flow. The rest is for the if no one move too slow. I beg no friend me just a make my way. I see first time me no come here fi play. Man I rush me body just like that.
You talk, come talk with us. On the street 919 FM. The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the street 919 FM every second and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every second and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
At Green Dot, we're making it easier for you with the all-new G-Dot customer portal. Get 24/7 access to your account from all your smart devices. View your account status, see your active services and hardware, view your balance, pay your bills, set up recurring payments, and more. Simply visit gd.tt today and register with your account number and email address to access this service. The all-new G-Dot customer portal. It's just one of the ways Green Dot is making it easier for you. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Win mega money. No! $90 plus $26.
That's right. Playway making your money mega.
Win $90 plus $26 with the Playway Mega Ball today.
With only 2 white balls.
That's a 1 in 3 chance to win 90 times your bet for just an additional $1 minimum.
Win mega money
with a $90 to 1 Mega Ball.
Mega Ball wager cannot exceed base Playway wager.
Make your mark today with Playway Mega Ball. Players must be 18 and over. Play responsibly.
Prevent Obesity in Youth Worldwide presents the 4th annual Cardiac Burnout at the Queen's Park Savannah opposite TGI Fridays, Saturday 15th July 2019 from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Cost for this event is $50 and that includes a t-shirt, slim fit, uniquely fit, group fit, individual fit, gym fit, and all can get fit. For more information, call 495-4063 or 348-4305 or email at preventobesityinyouth@gmail.com. Check us on Facebook at Promoting Wellness and Preventing Obesity in Youth or visit our website at www.preventobesityinyouthworldwide.com.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins, Empress Judy and Associates provide the best assessment services and nutritional supplements you need. Health and Wealth Lifestyle can help you to live your life to the fullest where your health is concerned. We encourage you to make healthy lifestyle changes. Come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle and have your blood and body analysis done. Experience our amazing ionic foot detox, which is followed by a soothing foot massage. Located at number 254 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Numbers to call 1-868-288-1108 or 1-868-275-8359. Join us on the street 909 FM every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. where we bring you information and education all about your health. Remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
We don't have to suffer. Mother Nature, we sell herbs. 29 different herbs. They are all in tablet form. We have the herb that will remove all this sickness from our system. In other words, no human being could suggest one get sick. We could only get sick by what get into the system. Some of us could attract things from our parents, but it is not us. Anything inside of us that is not us must come out. In 6 weeks' time, you'll no longer be a diabetic.
Mother Nature has cured me, but twofold. It was a twofold thing. Cured the asthma and it cured my diverticulitis problem in the colon.
Call us now. 623-3300. 736-9872. Call now. We do deliveries at any part of Trinidad and Tobago. Mother Nature, located at the corner of Park and St. Vincent Street, Port of Spain.
We don't have to suffer to die.
No way. We know the street because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Jason Thomas, and these are news headlines to 9 a.m. on the Street 919 FM. In the headlines, Watson Duke warns that government seeks to amend Workers' Act to facilitate Venezuelan migrants. The Met Office advises of high levels of Saharan dust over the next few days. And overseas bus crash in India claims 44 lives and injures dozens. These have been our headlines to 9 a.m. Stay tuned for a full newscast at 10 a.m. I am Jason Thomas. Do have a good morning.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Sheila Cynthia Deming of Hollywood Point Legore, Point Fortin, who departed this life at the age of 73 years on Saturday the 15th of June 2019 at San Fernando Teaching Hospital. She will be lovingly remembered as the daughter of the late Lilla and Claude Joe Bobbert Williams, mother of Selwyn of the USA, Sherlyn of the USA, Selma, Sylvan, Charmaine, Elizabeth, Cynthia, and Kathy. Grandmother of 18, great-grandmother of 9. Sister of Joe Williams and the late Jean Deming. Aunt of 6, great-aunt of 7. Sister-in-law of Katie, relative of the Deming and Williams families, spiritual daughter and sister of St. Michael Pierre Wing Spiritual Baptist Church, friend of many. The funeral service for the late Sheila Cynthia Deming will take place on Saturday, the 22nd of June 2019 at 2 p.m. at Elite Funeral Homes Chapel, Main Road, Newlands, thence to the Captiville Cemetery. Inquiries can be made at Elite Funeral Homes Limited at 648-3462. We have also been asked to announce the passing of Peter Trim of Captiville Point Fortin, who departed this life at the age of 84 years on Thursday, the 13th of June 2019, at Home for the Aged, Seaview, Captiville Point Fortin. He will be lovingly remembered as the son of the late Christopher Trim and Rachel Thomas, husband of the late Pearl Trim, father of Cheryl Ann, deceased, Charmaine Pascal, Cecile Ann Joseph, Pauline Trim, and Nicole Shugdunk. Grandfather of 8, brother of James, John, deceased, Merle, deceased, Selwyn, deceased, Philbert, Gerard, Doyle, Philip, Shirley, Errol, Owen, deceased, Elva, Carol, deceased, Evans, deceased, Merle, Shirley, Veronica, George, Jennifer, deceased, Allison, Linda, Phyllis, deceased, and Sharon, deceased. Uncle of many, brother-in-law of Edna, deceased, Marlene, Sydney, deceased, Wilfred, Winfred, Alma, David, Desmond, and son. Father-in-law of Keith Pascal, Randolph Joseph, deceased, and Teofik Sonduk, friend of the McNish, LaCroix, and Collins families. The funeral service for the late Peter Trim will take place on Friday, the 21st of June 2019 at 2 p.m. at St. Anthony's Roman Catholic Church, Guapo, Captiville, Main Road, Point Fortin, thence to the Point Fortin Cemetery, Reed Road, Point Fortin. Inquiries can be made at Elite Funeral Homes Limited at 648-3462.
Like to hide in the dark to let the lips speak. Liquid supplement for them bird with a twisted and a chip beak. Hey, hey, ha! Find the waters high. Hey, hey, yo, ma! Well, every time I show up, everything blow up, everything blow up. All of the rag and the flag, them go up. Everything blow up, everything blow up. When we arrive, bad minds start throw up. Everything blow up, everything blow up. All of the rags and the flag, them go up. Everything blow up, everything blow up. All of the rag and the flag, them boom.
Thank you for keeping it locked to the Street 919. Who's on the outside? Good morning.
Morning, Julia.
Manu.
I live here. I say, I'm going to taking a good 20 talk before I get in. Well, I just want to let you know that I am on like Boycott, I'm listening.
Thank you.
Okay, have a nice day. Everybody, 12:25. Morning. Go on.
Yeah, okay, Manu. Let me say briefly a happy birthday to my friend Paul Saran. Today is Paul's birthday. Happy birthday to you, Paul. I know you are usually listening to the program, but I understand you left home early this morning. So wherever you are, have a great day today, Paul. As well, let me send out well wishes to my friend Raymond Price, who fell sick recently. Raymond, I wish you all the best and a speedy recovery. And let me say hello to my big friend out in Chagonas. Come on, I know you're listening. I love you. Good morning, Zina.
Good morning, my dear. One shot, one kill, man.
Yes,
this
ma'am.
morning. Listen to me. Like Ganga Singh is the only one had the amount of testicular fortitude we wanted in the parliament. He was the one to come out in front.
Yep.
But listen to, I love the list you read out and listen, and let us hope that is so. But you see, from the time that opposition leader keep mouthing that she's going it alone. Remember, she said that, and she's not joining any other party. But I bearing in mind, and Juliet, it is in the back of my mind, a new party has been formed by Michaela Pandey.
And by Vasan Bharat.
You understand me? So it's two that they have. So we don't know, because politics, they make strange bedfellows.
Correct.
So we don't know who leaning on which side. So they maybe have choices, and who knows, they might all come together as a coalition just to see if they could fight the PNM.
Yes.
So I'm not trusting them, I'm not trusting none of them. But they know that staying with her is like staying in a sinking ship. So they ain't taking that chance. It will happen. It will happen.
I don't believe that Basdio Pandey will allow his daughter to form no coalition with Kamala.
No. Well, this is what I'm saying. That is why she knows. She said she's not forming, she's not joining any other party. But I'm saying the mere idea others want to leave the ship is because they see an opening. It's their openings where they could form coalition with other parties. But if they stay with her, they can't go to Michaela Pandey, or they can't go with Vassant, because they're going down with her. They don't want that. So they jump out early. So things going to happen, and it's going to happen sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Zina.
Yeah.
Let me say hello as well to my friend Carol out in New York, who has it still locked to the Street 919 FM. Good morning.
That's a morning too.
Same to you.
One shot, one kill.
All the time.
If that could not tolerate this drunken disorderly no more, what to expect? What to expect? And it's time for she to go. She was never no leader. But she loved very bad. She afraid jail. You could do what I want. Time longer than crime. I'll knock down as usual, little sis, you have a safe and blessed day.
Same to you.
God.
Yes. Good morning. Lost that one. Let me just play this track for Dr. Rowley. Good morning.
Good morning to my sister.
Yes.
Juliet. I listen to you all very much, but you see, one thing I want to tell you all, if you don't know, is that you see UNC and them all of them together, you could never trust them. Not even Pandey. Because they have, it's a plan them having, and it's a get to govern this country. And if they break up in pieces and this one get 2 seats, that one get 3 seats, that one get 6, they are going to come all in one. Never know that, eh? Never, we will separate. We will keep us apart, but not them. They will get together. That is one thing we have to keep in our mind. Because she forms a party, I looking at her the same. All of them cut with one cloth. But when they're together, them and them alone together. Nobody else together with them. No other is together with them and them alone together. And so when they have the pantai and things.
Thank you.
They will become dangerous. Have a blessed day.
Same to you, caller. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Julia.
Yes, good morning.
Julia, you know, Zina, just refresh my memory. I remember when Mr. Pandey's daughter had her luncheon. Ganga Singh was there, John Humphrey was there, Lily Singh was there. So sometimes, you know, this move that he's making, we can never tell. I just thought I'd let you know that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me just say that Melba said something this morning. She said that Kamala is not in Dr. Rowley's class. And she's absolutely Correct. And events within recent time. For instance, the move by Kamala to rename the Monday Night Forum Pavement Talk or some pavement something. Folks, let us be real. Pavement? Wow. Whose attention is Kamala really trying to attract with that title, Pavement Talk? The only talk that comes out of a pavement is donkey logic and rum shop logic. And usually when you finish in the rum shop, you come out on the pavement good morning. You come out in the pavement drunk, you fall down, and you remain there indefinitely. Usually what happens, someone or several persons might pass and they may pick you. They might take out their private and wee-wee on you, spit on you. All manners of things can happen to you on the pavement. Is it an intelligent society Kamala Persad-Bissessar intends to attract? But not only that, within recent times, Kamala Persad-Bissessar has associated the UNC with a particular character. That character, ladies and gentlemen, is more confused more than you and I or the people of this country. That character recently was protesting and calling on the Prime Minister, oh, the Prime Minister must go, the Prime Minister must go. That person, that individual, doesn't even have control over his sexuality. He doesn't know what he wants to be. 1 minute he's a woman, the next minute he's a man. Well, I think he was a man, and then he became a woman, and now he wants to be a man again. That is the individual that Kamala has associated the UNC with. That is the individual that is calling on the Prime Minister, Dr. Rowley must go. Good morning.
Good morning,
Juliet.
Juliet. But she must rename it pavement because everybody thinks she read forum is wrong. No, it's pavement. No, that's go bar. And start. No, he's trying to block the UPP. And he playing bad John. He know that a baby man and then what meat? What kind of meat is that son? Look, I'm glad men are no China. All right.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Juliet. Again, one shot, one kill.
One kill.
You call a spade with that, that identification of that unstable character.
I'm telling you.
But he was more like a steam shovel. So, these people mischief in their DNA. Now, I can see that anybody who's not looking stable is not somebody to trust to run your secured establishment or to be in charge of anything that's sacred to our nation.
Exactly.
So these people, none of them like that.
And an activist forms an integral part of your party's image.
Yeah.
And if that is the image that you want for your party, then that sends a clear message to the people that Kamala Persad-Bissessar cannot govern this country.
Definitely. They are plain and simply just untrustworthy. None of them standing straight. The unionists running back and forth and making mischief. But the thing is that you put yourself with them. And when you hear that they were making questionable decisions, you didn't do anything. You ain't make a row. You ain't come out on the road. But now you're out on the pavement, want to make mischief. But I like that little analogy. When you're done in the rubber shop, you just end up on the pavement.
On the pavement. Yeah, man.
Vomit throwing out your
Yeah. Thank you.
The ice cold and green band and me comfy kick Babylon in them face. Spitting at them mouth. Kick them way, done them. Them can't stand up in the judgment too long. Salassi I lives and reigns. Well, Manuel. Anangananaya. Me there now Studio 53. Alone say my brother Angelo. Why?
La 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 la. Whoa. Good morning.
Hi, morning, Julia.
Morning.
One shot, one kill.
Yeah, man.
Good program. Yeah, Mina, I want to say to my African brothers, all right, African brothers and sisters, especially the African sisters, because the last time before Kamala became the Prime Minister of this country, they was running around the country saying they want a woman Prime Minister. Now I hear they're running around now saying they want a woman Prime Minister again, Makila Pandey. Let them make the same mistake again. And the same kind of people that don't look like us are gone.
Thank you. Folks, just to let you know that the PNM government built a swimming pool in the Laventille constituency so that the young people can benefit from swimming classes if they so desire. And that pool is going to be launched on Sunday, although I do not recall the time. But keep your ears locked to the street and you will get all the information. They will be coming live, of course. And, of course, if you are interested, you can go up to the Laventille area and be part of that. Good morning.
Morning, Juliet. You know, Juliet, I want the African community in particular to be careful. What you're seeing here is designed to get your attention. The challenge that the UNC have is just to get into your mind. That is all. Your vote this election is the most important vote you will cast in your entire lifetime. The stakes are that high. It is all to get you to go a particular direction. All what you're seeing here in the UNC is to get you to cast your vote in a direction that is against what you would normally do. Because they know if they don't balance your mind, you will vote a particular way. And that is what they don't want. They don't want you to vote originally how you would have voted. So please be careful. Just take your phone and Google just Google the caste system of India and you will understand the class of people that we are dealing with. And while you're at it, Google the transatlantic slave trade and you will understand why we behave sometimes the way we behave. It's all there. Just go on YouTube and you will find it. The day that a Dalit rules India, Satya and talk to me and tell me that he's ready for... Yes, I'm telling you, and come up and talk to me. The day that a Dalit rules India, they cannot, in India, where the genealogy originated, they are at the bottom of the caste system.
They don't belong to the caste system. There are four. And they don't belong to it.
Right? And that is why we have the kind of challenges that we are seeing. It's because we are allowing a certain caste, a certain ethnic group of people into leadership and they cannot lead. They cannot lead. You feel because they could run their business, they could lead our country. Well, that way we making the mistake. Right? So just look a little deeper. You will see the boat that they're saying that was a river boat. Look at sailing every day. Are you hearing them saying anything?
No.
People, are we fools? I mean, just see, everything that they are saying is a lie. They sensationalize it. They get you to believe it. But at the bottom line, if the boat was a river boat when it come in, what it is? It changed to an ocean saying boat now. just over time, just so people is alive, and it continues to be alive. It's rhetoric, and it's only the African people that they are trying to convince. The East Indian community don't flex and flinch. It's the African community who always looking like we hungry and salivating at the mouth that we going to accept things that people throw out at the little small crumbs and all kind of things. But the UNC leadership should be up for challenge. It is up for challenge, and we, as the PNM, is going to support anything. You know why? We are not even looking good in opposition. Kamala doesn't even look good in opposition. This is looking good for the country at all. Every Monday morning is some kind of crazy lunatic.
Caller.
Yes.
Abdullah said she's a wolf.
Yes.
And he asked workers to beware of her.
Yes. Yeah. But these analogies are correct, because if every Monday morning, look, in her party, we are seeing that people are now, and it's not now, they're talking now because Singh jump out. But since Mr. Pandey left the party or was unceremoniously removed from the party, they have had leadership challenges in the party.
Yes.
And the only way they got into election is because the African community is so ocean going in their attitude that you could always flex them all about and every time with a little dangling of wherever you dangle at the end of us. And that was most exemplified when we saw this, what if they call it a protest that took place in front of the parliament. A man was kissing Kamala Foot. I wonder how much he got paid to kiss Kamala Foot. And what was the real reason for kissing Kamala Foot? I don't know.
Okay.
Smelling good or something. Or
all right.
good, I don't know.
Leave it there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good morning.
Juliet, my dear, good morning to you.
Yes, good morning too.
Juliet, what I see going on in the UNC now, that was in the making long time.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who the star boy is? See that man from down in the Europe?
Yes, man.
That was the main thing. Mr. Ganga Singh had the thing to come out. Right? He come out now and try to, upstage your thing. But that man, like, I have to feel sorry for Kamala, as a woman. I remember, I think it's Mrs. McDonald had told her, you just make the wrong choices. Examine your people who you put in there. You're getting stabbed up all out. The political stabs. You understand? But my thing is, Juliet, all these thugs and the criminals that are associated now with the UNC, I will tell them, anytime you give them the opportunity to get back here, and SOE and all, they're going to get locked up again. You understand? There's no love for you. It's a lock-up for you. And you know, they always quick to quote, the law. It's the law. And the law says this, and the law would have a factory and lawyers inside of it. Everything is the law.
Yes.
You understand? There's no love for this country, girls. There's no love. And what I fear is that the bacchanal is going to plunge our little thing into such a bacchanal and mayhem and confusion.
Correct.
Another thing that has hurt me is the County Workers Union. Every Monday morning, they have money for them and land and all kind of things. To get your forefathers and my forefathers worked the land hundreds of years ago. We got nothing. And with this reparation and so on, we have to make demands. We got nothing when they left after emancipation. We got to be always clamoring for something. And Dr. Williams, sometimes, they said the road to...
hell is paved with good intentions?
Yes. The road to hell with good intentions. When Tatum Lyle, so my father told us, when Tatum Lyle left the sugar industry, Dr. Williams come forward and said, look, that's how the colony 1975 came about. He is going to intervene to save the jobs for those Indian people. And up to this day of our Lord, they're sticking it to us. We should have let when Tatum Lyle gone, let them think for themselves. But because of the goodness in his heart There's love in this country regardless of what, every creed and race. And they're always sticking it to us. They feel we don't know the history. We got nothing. We are the ones that demand. Because we were there hundreds of years before they came. And when we left, the Brits, you see them Brits, brought them there into this country. Right? So we are the ones who deserve all the land and all the money and everything. We cleared the path. And I set up for them with this foolishness. You understand? So, babe, thank you. Bye.
You're welcome.
We know where it is to break every chain.
And indeed, he will break every chain. One only has to look at what is unfolding before us. In just a matter of days, the Protestants, they started fighting each other. Good morning, caller.
Miss Davy?
Yes.
Probably back in the day, Dr. Eric Williams would have made a decision in order to have peace in this country from the recalcitrant minority that currently was a price or a burden we had to bear for peace. Probably that they were thinking because just prior to that, they were fighting against independence. And some kind of deal or talk would have happened.
Yeah.
Would have changed them.
I support your argument there.
So it could probably there is a price that had to be paid
Yeah.
in order to peace, racial peace in this country. Right. With regards to Mr. Abdullah wants to stay relevant. He was within the PP government and for political reasons because he was forming a party fellow. If he wasn't forming a party, I thought like he probably would have stayed here.
No, his party was formed long before.
No, I mean to make it even more relevant.
Okay.
Let me say that. To make it even more relevant within the scheme of things, he had to make a choice politically to break away. So that it always was like, you know what? He came out of it when he saw this and that. He was never to go with them in the first place because he knows the history of the UNC. So you see, all them who talking, all them labor union persons, it's just politically expedient for them to be talking now because they have been there for years. They have not advanced properly the agenda for workers in this country. Workers in this country don't just need an increase in salary, and that is all they go and quarrel for, increase salary. There are other things also that could be added to our package that will greatly enhance our salary at the end of the month. All different types of benefits. Benefits like proper traveling for officers. Benefits like cooks, especially working on these heat, that we get some kind of heat allowance in terms of glasses and stuff. So all these things are beneficial, not only cash money to go and negotiate for. Benefits are part of the thing that helps. If the government can't give you 20%, 30% and all that, you could increase it with benefits. You know, that just a worker would know who working in certain situations that they're getting free, complete medical every year, or you're getting free glasses every year, or things like that. So to me, on the platform when they talk is one thing, shut down the country and the government ain't like workers, and now what's in UK saying they're changing some rules now to include for the Venezuelans. That's not making sense logically at all. It does not. It's not so it do those kind of things. So again, everything is about politics and looking good and sounding good at the point in time. But when you take everything to the pavement, you know, when you walk on the pavement, all it does get sting and mash on this.
Yeah.
We have to scrape it off, right?
Yeah.
So it's dragged from forum to the pavement is dragged right now.
Mhm.
So that is the things happening. That march out there in front of the Oval and all that. It's pure drag. She's scraping the barrel right now. It's not going to get anything intellectual or anything informative coming out of the pavement right now. If we thought the forum was bad, we ain't seen nothing yet. So, thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Rio. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Did you enjoy your
Yes, I did.
I was full on a Friday. Anyway, did you at the end of the day, I am watching the same situation against with a kind of cook here because, like Mr. Pandey say, politics are morality of his own. do not be surprised this lady might suck up and try to kiss and make up with Michaela and her father, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Anything to get to the power, remember?
Okay.
You know, so anything is possible. Also, tell me something. What will become of the lone COP man in the CAC to St. Augustine?
Well, he ran on a UNC ticket, right?
No, he was COP.
No, man.
Well,
No, it have no COP in the parliament.
Well, I confused. I thought, so wait now. So he just hold on. So wait now. He's white or yellow? I confused now. Maybe we should answer.
Well, let me tell you something, eh? Confusion seems to be the UNC. Because if you look at what is happening now, one of their frontline mouthpieces has now changed from a woman back to a man. So confusion is the order of the day with the UNC.
Yeah, very confusing too. And not only that, it's confusing with the union as well. Tell me something with all the amount they have. You mean to tell me when the money was flowing like water, the early period of 2010 to 2014, you had a man now who ambition, he don't want to be PSA again. He want to be Prime Minister. He tell the workers take 5%, remember that?
Wine to the side.
When people thought that, yes, man, he was the next Uriah Buzz Butler. And when the bomb dropped on the poor workers and them, he take the 5% and he run with it. I wonder what they say now. As for Mr. Abdullah, I don't know, the next one is very confusing. And one thing you're taking a stance with how the government treating with Venezuela, you recognize Maduro as the president of Maduro.
Venezuela, yeah.
Because of course he's socialist and communism. But at the same time, you're condemning the government. I confused enough. I want to know what Mr. Abdullah's stance is. I can't. This topsy-turvy kind of mentality, it has to stop. It's either you're for or against. But then again, it's trying to be going to know something. Like I said again, don't be surprised. 1 year is a long time, so don't be surprised like it's a make up.
Thank you.
Don't mind hear that. Empty barrel and make nice dog. Them a no nobody. Yeah. Just step to the president. All of me dog.
Good morning.
Hi, morning, Juliet. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good program as usual. Now,
Thanks.
I think people, when you come in your program to outline to the population your question of people trying to get into government, I think people feel, I hope people don't feel that you're just on a program feeling to beat the UNC, because I know you're not.
No.
Now, the question of having a conversation with the population on good governance is what people have to understand the UNC is not about. And they have left us with that thinking, with that understanding, with that belief, based on what they campaigned on in 2010 to 15, won the election, and then after they voted on for things that they complain about. So it's uniquely a party that, and what is dangerous to it is that they lost the election, and those people didn't have a sense of conviction to know that, listen, we did something wrong here. I remember calling in, I think it was Aisha's program, when she had, I think it was Kingsley, and a next guy who was really loud, and he was talking you down and so on. And he even had the notion that election was lost because the PNM lied to the population.
Wow.
It's amazing. That people believe that the population was lied to and they voted against. So all these things that, the whole question of like sports and things that were not accounted for were lies. These things were shown to be truth by people we put in independent places, independent places like the Solicitor General and so on. These people prove all these things, but I'm saying this to get to the point where Kamala Prasad is in the parliament, having problems to manage what he has there because of that same issue I'm raising. They don't have anything new to really challenge Dr. Rowley. And for once I'm saying, leave them like that. I wish he stays. Like my friend from Chico Martin would say, leave them right there in the confusion and let good governance take place. The other thing is that, the whole question of Venezuela and so on, I want people to take it easy, observe it, and leave it alone until, things come more to the fore. but they need to leave it alone. There's something that's going to raise with you again, but it missed my mind. So if I have time and you still on, I would call back.
Thank you.
Very good program.
Thank you very much. Good contribution. Let me say to my friend that I disagree with her on the issue of Abdullah and him leaving because of selfish means, for selfish reasons. I believe that the stand he took was a genuine one. That's what I believe. And he could have done, as a very small fraction in the partnership, he could have done very much the same thing that the COP did, which was a much larger faction, and they could have bargained for better, so that Abdullah, in making the decision that he made, he could have stayed. So I want to believe that it was a genuine one. That's my view on that issue. Good morning.
Good morning, Julia. How are you this morning?
Fine, thank you. Tobago.
My call from Tobago. Let me talk like Tobago. I'm very well understand. My call from Tobago. Julia, I'm glad to hear your voice, and I do hope God keep you. If God put you here for a purpose, and once you do your purpose right, you will be going to it, and you are doing your purpose right.
Thank you.
Listen to me, Julia. I also have Tobagonian. I listened to Mother this morning. The mother know that Tobagonian have the head on their shoulders. We are not foolish. We are not foolish people. We are not militant, but very, very wise. Very, very wise. We were taught to take election as serious as possible. I repeat, Tobagonian was taught to take election as serious as possible. Because when that election day comes, if you make a mistake, you cannot correct it until the 5 years period comes. So then I'm telling you, Tobagonians are more politically schooled than I feel a lot of Trinidadians. Because we have the experience with Pandy, we have the experience with Camilla. And Camilla understands what or who Tobagonians are. She felt it already. Pandy the same thing. We are not fools. And Julia, you keep your fingers on the button. I'm begging you, please. I'm a senior citizen, and I'm looking forward for you and others to keep the flag flying. A lot of young people don't understand what PNM means to us. A lot of them don't know what PNM means to us as African people. Young people, especially in Trinidad, open your eyes. Young people using the guns in Trinidad, be careful. Be careful. 10 years from now, might have people like me and you and others. Be careful. It could be a campaign, ethnic cleansing. Julia, good morning.
Same to you. Good morning.
Juliet is one call an hour or one call period?
Yeah. Go ahead.
We thirsty. We thirsty.
I know.
You don't start to give us your two breasts, so we want to take back one. If you start suck one breast, you're going to get sick. So I want to address some union leaders who feel that the followers are all going to follow them. They don't understand the makeup of the union.
That's correct.
Workers. They don't understand how they're working to protect the union, the people that following the workers. All the communities that say threatening Dr. Rowley and the PRM that they were sorry, all they were sorry for all themselves. You understand what I'm telling all you? And they're trying to use intimidation tactics. But people are going to fall for that, Juliet. The same people who marching with all of us fought against all you. All the while and push people far. And you see that gentleman that just got from Tobago, I'm proud of him. And I want to hear more Tobagonians calling in with that kind of a contribution. Because this morning when that man, that is a man or a woman, go to Tobago to tell them who to vote for, or don't should be by the waterfront protesting because all don't know who all the you're in Trinidad is a woman and you're coming to Tobago as a man. To be going on already do that? Well, let me tell all you. There was a man couple days ago and to come to Tobago, they take off the weave, they take off the earrings, and they put on a pants and 250,000 something with a biopsy between their legs. I don't know if it's still there. And they're coming to Tobago. Tobago people don't stand for that kind of thing. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know the gentleman name. I have to tell him because probably he's not on the internet to see what's going on. You can fool the people in Trinidad, but don't go there to fool the Tobagonians. They're wiser than that. I don't know. It's our boy running the country. When you go over there to play, go like, well, somebody call it 12 man. You have a jury section. It's 12 men as well as jury section. A jury section. I tell you again, every time I call the radio, I will tell you over and over, Fudge, not the Lord's anointed. You see, the man is so anointed that all of start to talk about him from Lekito. So the Lekito is stronger than God. The anointed of God weaker than Lekito. Oh boy, I'll be real.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you to Juliet.
Good morning.
Morning, Juliet.
Good morning.
How was your holiday yesterday?
Very good, thanks.
We missed you, but very, very, very good program, darling. I enjoyed it.
Where you all miss me? Who I'm speaking to?
We well missed you. This is Miss Foreman. You know I don't get in regular.
Okay. Oh, you mean on the radio?
Yes, on the radio,
Oh, gosh, yes. My apology.
Okay, baby, bye-bye.
Yes.
Zion, you see you stress out. You come should deserve the best, don't it? When I talk about VP, them drop a...
Good morning.
Good morning again, Juliet.
Yes.
What I wanted to talk to you about is the same union leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for years, union leaders have been gathering once a year, in good numbers. Mostly, of course, the members of African descent. And they go down to Hyderabad, as you're well aware. And they give a political speech. Now, if I'm a union, if I'm a politician, I give speech in relation to being a politician, the welfare of the people, all the things that fall under the guise of, not the guise, but the umbrella of politics. For years, the unions have been misled because they're not too sure where they are. But I think if I'm a union leader, I'm dealing with the whole question of employment and workers, then my conversation would be along that line.
That's correct.
And I keep telling Ansel Roger.
They're more political than anything else.
But Ansel Roger have been displaced totally in the whole message he wants to come forth with. You can't tell me about Dr. Roll. You can't. You just tit for tatting with conversation about who corrupt and who not corrupt, and you're just not there in the context of what you want to tell a population as a union leader.
Correct, I agree.
I would have thought, Juliet, that with all the people who would have gotten money from Petrotrin, Ansel Rocher, and again, our African people, a lot of them, would have come together where African people had their companies, and you put together a plan where you all could have come together and deal with something more frugal than to come and go on continuously. You're finished now with Dr. Rowley and nobody have time with you. The next one is David Abdullah. Only amalgamate for purpose now. Amalgamate for purpose. Everybody have a political drive. But Juliet, it has to mean something to us. And this is the problem I have with these guys. Look at Rudy Nursing. And I just want to tell our people, not be around the racial line, I want to tell our people, we are totally always in crabs in a barrel. So all of them got together, most of African descent. Rudy Nursing making sure he got himself in a whole framework of our thing. I want to now. I'll call that, Juliet.
Thank you.
No struggle feel. I mean, no all of them. I mean, no real. Now make them drink me and kill me. No
Good morning.
Juliet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I heard what Mother Tanapuna asked you, so make it clear to us, because I want to buff. But here why I had to come back in. I want to tell you, the money that he spent, if it's money he really spent to take people to Tobago, what they need to do is to put it in training for some of the public servants. It's not all. They think it's only walk for money, cost for money, march for money. What you're doing with all the dues that you're wasting there? You public servants need training. You think it's only begging for money all the time? Train them. Use the money and put it into good use. You understand? So to go there now and think, well, what you do there on Labor Day, you think that you're going to be the Prime Minister of Tobago, making a sad mistake. As I tell Bruce this morning, you better go and join his cousin out in Hollywood, right? The Makanda star. Is because like it's out there he belongs. And as for the UNC, let me tell you, what is the new thing change the platform?
And pavement.
Well, I'm laughing to myself when two callers talk about that. I say on a lighter side, the pavement close to those box drains that the government famous for. So after they come from the rum shop onto the pavement, they go fall in the drain and then wash down in the gutter. Thank you.
You're welcome. Folks, the time is 9:49 a.m. We are 11 minutes away from the top of the hour. Good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning, Juliet.
Yes.
Yes. That is plain mass and it's plain powder. And his followers saying that how we go eat up the DPP. Let them know the DPP and buy papers, But he have no fake papers like them. The fast and out of place.
Thank you. Oh God, what is this? Bruce, hear that one? Hear that laugh? Folks, well, 10 minutes again. I'm not taking any more calls. You know, today was hot, as I promised. Thank you very much for keeping it locked to the Street 919 and for participating in our interactive program. But folks, before I leave, let me remind you that Kamala Prasad-Bissessa's leadership is under question, scrutiny, and objection from within the rank and file members of her party. Recently, one of her members, Ganga Singh, voted along with the government on the Freedom of the Information Act when he could have simply disappeared and not participate in the vote. The fact that he stayed and voted along with the government is a signal under our Westminster Parliament that he technically crossed the floor. And it gives rise to allegations being perpetuated by UNC's top social media journalist, blogger, the brave girl, that 9 MPs came together, put some signatures together and a letter to carry to the president to have Kamala removed as opposition leader. Such a letter indicates that she no longer commands the support of the opposition. Folks, it was nice. Keep it locked to the Street 919. But with the last 8 minutes that we have, let us enjoy some music. Don't forget, folks, Sunday, the launch of the swimming pool in Laventille. People, I know that it is bandied about that the PNM does nothing for Laventille. I don't know if in your mind this will amount to nothing, but to my mind, it is something, and something grand. Please allow your children to make full use of that facility in a positive manner.
Some boy only full of tough chatter. Enough of them stairs up. Enough of them stairs up. Enough of them stairs up. Talk them a talk, no action for back. Enough of them stairs up. Enough of them stairs up. Enough of them stairs up. Chat them a chat, me no pay that, no mind hear that. Empty barrel a make nice dog. Them a no nobody. Them a no nobody. Can't step to the president. All of me dogs, them a be a mad smaddy. Have a one piece of metal and a post dog. You know bad man from nowhere. You must see the whole of your life, cause it not work if you step to me.
Let me tell Kamala Persad-Bissessar and the UNC that she will have a very hard fight on her hand when it comes to the East-West corridor.
I me say family. Sure. If I want thing, me hate a friend killer. Me no believe in a friend.
And we don't have no friend killer in the East-West corridor.
I me say
we are a close unit.
Farmer them to me heart.
We love we farmer them to be heart.
Real kill it dead to the end, dead from me start. We real better them. Cause them no know when we are buy 3 sardine and the 1 pound of rice from shop. And them no know when we are get chased by cops and the job. And all the woman make it now. Me know struggle feel. And me know all of them. And me know real now make them trick me and kill me. No way, you must see mad. Life are the greatest thing that me no left. And me no left, my God. Can't trick me and kill me.
God trick we and kill we, boy. Not in the East-West corridor.
We are pre-life like. We no frightened for your spondil. But you have one shoes alone, I'm a bill.
Come on, Silots. Come on, Bitam. Come on, Mova. Come on, my people, Laventille. Come on.
Enough of them lose them soul for gain the world. When I switch for the table turn. When you talk about boys, it marry up, dear one friend them. Me know a the Almighty send them. Cause when me read me Bible, Christ never left him disciples. And if I want food, me have man share that. Set the box cover ya, tear that. Them a play my song.
We no struggle, people. What's wrong with you all? Don't allow Kamala Persad-Bissessar and the UNC to trick you. The last time they tried to trick you when they put arms and ammunitions in Laventille for you to destroy yourselves. And then they turn around and tell you that the PNM ain't do nothing for Laventille. Well, they did. They brought guns and ammunition. I don't know how you all going to take this, but I'm a gangster for life. And true gangsters don't kill each other. True gangsters are conscious. They band together, they build together, they work together to be a productive family.
In the world, when I switch for the table turn, I'm not frightened for Benz and Beamer. I'm in a sell out my friends, them neither. Enough of them lose them soul for gain the world.
We are not descendants of slaves for nothing. We can allow our foreparents to go through all of that for us to turn around and to be slaves again in our own country.
Just I keep so strong because if I sell me, if I sell out for bus, now go I jam myself. I know this when you talk the truth. You're not gonna wait.
And let me tell you, the mature people of this country, you have to get yourself in tune with what's happening, particularly with the young people. For instance, you got to listen to their music. You got to understand, because the music is where they are at. That is who is controlling them. The music is controlling them. You have to be on the same page with them in order for us to win this battle. If we really want to win it.
Don't stop trying. Yeah. Yeah. Did that. Yo, Shaggy. Yo, cuz. Family.
Well, with that, I'm out of here. 9:58 a.m. Today is Friday. It's the weekend. Folks, I hope you have a very good weekend. Stay on the safe side. Watch the weather. Make sure that you don't get flooded out or anything like that. Do your little washing if you have to do your little washing because it's the rainy season and you don't know when it's going to come. Fill up your water if you have to fill up your water. Do your necessary chores for the weekend. With that, I love you. Keep it locked to the street. Up next, Google Jason Shields, although I haven't seen Jason this morning. Jason Shields, Google, and everybody else, including Piper.
Life are the greatest thing that me no left, my God. Can't trick me and
kill me, no way.
Life are the greatest thing that me no left, my God. And me energy them want it. When me see it clear, say them a mango.
I'm out. Bye, folks. Love you.
A youth and a friend. Me no play like rhythm and blues. Man loyal, too loyal. Someone with his sink off like to trial. Informer one judge of me pan trial. Them days that me don't just no boy nor girl. Me don't know if heaven is real, but me know for a fact I know every man real. Some boy I don't in a clean, them no want see a next youth living. They live evil and demon.